Blind Adam host. Live. Clickable, you are live.
Hello, everyone. This is Awesome Sauce Radio. I am your host, Blind Adam Wonders. Just gonna do a quick, short, sweet episode tonight. I do not have a man in the chair to help me present stuff. We'll get back to that on Wednesday when the Real Al Mega will be joining the show for the first time in a while. Everyone follow the Real Al Mega, www.comiccrusaders.com, one of the official news sources of Awesome Sauce Radio. You can check out the Pimp in the Law box there each and every week. I'll have a new one up next week. I'll just giving some quick notes because just busy, a little tired, and like I said, it's a rainy Thursday in New Jersey. So I want to, before I do some shout outs, I want to, of course, thank the official pizzeria. The official pizzeria of Awesome Sauce Radio is the Marcus Pizza. The Marcus Pizza is awesome. Their food is delicious. It's nutritious. It's orgasmic. Flavor in your mouth. Everyone is invited. The cheese, the mozzarella, the bread, the dough, the crust. It pows, man. It gives you fuel. They get paid later made. Of course, you can find the Marcus Pizza at 1926 Eden Valley Road, New Jersey, 07421 973-728-1344. TheMarcusPizza.com. They have a full menu. They have appetizers that then you eat before you eat. They got jalapeno poppers, mozzarella sticks, chicken wings, spicy chicken wings. They have a full line of Coca-Cola products, garlic nuts. The garlic nuts are so amazing. And if you mention Awesome Sauce Radio or Blood Island, you'll get a 3-order of garlic nuts at the house. So go to 1926 Union Valley Road, New Jersey, 07421 973-728-1344. The Marcus Pizza. They get all your parties catered. It's a great place to bring a date. If you're trying to seal the deal. You need like mozzarella sticks, jalapeno poppers. And then you can always go to, if you need some weed, you can go like down a couple feet in the same shopping center and go to, it's 420 somewhere. The best dispensary in all of West Milford. That's just my personal opinion. Then after that, you can go get some munchies from the Dollar General. And boom, baka boom, bang, boom, shaka bang, yeah. But the Marcus Pizza's awesome. I love that place. It's one of the few places in all West Milford that still feels like I haven't. It's like a time door into another time.
Complimentary.
When things didn't matter, and before bills, when I didn't have any cares in the world. It was all about comic books and grabbing the cute girl's ass.
Clickable. Post the cup out of it. Graphic. Clickable. Share your list with.
Fuck my referral link. Because back in the 80s, no one cared. You would just say, hey.
Notification from Google Chrome. Instagram. Feature and War. Hey, I'm not sure if I'll be in Jersey, unfortunately.
All right. Shout out to the Cherry Mar. Just Google the Cherry, CHERRINOIR. She's on Instagram, and Facebook, and Twitter, OnlyFans, and Snapchat. Wherever you want to flap it. Yes, Cherry Bar, she's awesome. I gotta find a way to turn the notifications off from Instagram and Facebook and all that when I'm doing an episode. So you don't hear everything with the jaws and all that. So sorry about that. Also, I want to give a shout out to my 2 comic book homies right now. The first is eBay/Comic Pop Collectibles. eBay/Comic Pop Collectibles. They're going to be at New York Comic Con. They're going to have an amazing. They're going to have the cheapest variant in the entire convention floor. Uriah Harley Quinn #1 by Bill Morrison. Bill Morrison is one one of the head showrunner for Futurama back in the day. He created all the designs for most of the characters. He worked on The Simpsons, Mad Magazine. Bill Morrison's awesome. So he's doing the variant for Comic Box Collectibles Ibarra Harley Quinn #1, which you can get under eBay store now. eBay/Comic Box Collectibles for $15 plus shipping. And they will be shipped after New York Comic Con. They're limited to 1,000 copies. And it is the cheapest New York Comic Con variant you're going to find. Of course, if you want to be controversial, you want a part of comic book history, if you want to, like, check out what all the hot fuss was about, why Gretchen March got canceled from DC Comics, then go to eBay/Calamity_Collectibles, spelt with an A. And you can get yourself the only store exclusive of Red Hood #1, the book that was canceled by DC Comics. 2 and 3 are never coming out. Red Hood #1 is one of the hottest comics in the country right now, regardless if it's cover A, the blank, the Jim Lee. But you can get a trade dress and a foil. The trade dress is $125. The foils are $250. Just go to Calamity_Collectibles.com, spelled with an A. Tell them Juan Adam sent you. I might try to work out a discount code with him. Shout out to Fury Comics. I might just call Fury Comics and talk to him myself. Shout out to www.furiescomics.com. Like I said, tell Mark, fuck the Pepsi man. Cold Red Mountain Dew is not a real soda. And, that I'm not paying him a hamburger on Tuesday for a hamburger today. Fuck that. Yeah. And of course, this is, before I get to New York Comic Con stuff, so I'm just going to do a couple quick updates. October 24th, 2026, my favorite time of the year is coming up. Exotica, New Jersey Convention Center. Ladies getting free on Fridays. If you're 18 and over, you can get in free. Maitland Ward, the hottest adult film star on the planet. Rachel from Boy Meets World, White Chicks, Bold and the Beautiful. She will be making her first ever New Jersey Exotica. Bridget Powers, aka Bridget Midget, will be there. AJ Applegate, who's going to make her first appearance in years. Hallie Hayes is going to be there for her first time in many years. So you can get your Star Wars XXX stuff signed. I plan to. Of course, the Tornado the movie and Sugar Wafer, Alien Rob Kitchen will be there. So you can check me out at the Tornado the movie booth all weekend long. I may not be there Sunday. It depends. It's no secret that I've been dealing with a bunch of health and personal issues, which I may or may not want to just come on here when I have or find a place when I have a full quiet space, a safe space, and just come on here live and just finally break the fourth wall and just vent about everything that's been going on lately. But I don't know if I want to air all my dirty laundry like that yet. But yeah, Exotica is going to be awesome. Cannot wait. Can't wait to see friends of the show like Miss Wheatley Morgan and maybe get kicked in the balls. Hopefully get to see good friends like Kenzie Taylor. Maybe have her kick me in the balls. Don't know. Jillian Johnson and Flint Dominic. We are Free to One Music. Cannot wait to see them. It's going to be a great weekend. I'm going to do a lot of networking, and I do have plans for, as I'm doing this, rebranding, retooling, starting from scratch. After, getting rid of a ton of dead weight, and just figure out what isn't working for me anymore. After the week of New York Comic Con, between that and Exotica, I'll be making some announcements about what the future of Awesome Sauce Radio and the Real Blind Adam looks like. Because the clothe the weight great on heart is enough, and it's time for a motherfucking change. Testify. Yeah. It's really fucking raining outside tonight. But I really am looking forward to Exotica this year. It's our 20-year anniversary. New Jersey's always done big. I showed it off. I don't know. I was planning a show tonight. I know I showed it 2 weeks ago. Good friend Matthew Arnold. I need to touch base with him and see if he has any updates from the rough draft that I've been showing on here on off. But the J. Scott Campbell, this Amazing Spider-Man 601, the Amazing Maitland Ward homage. I may have prints of that, comic book cover sized, or 8x10 sized glossies, ready by Exotica. But I'm not exactly sure. But check out Matthew Arnold on Facebook. He's fucking awesome. He's done a lot of my artwork over the years. I may just make a mini art book with just his stuff in it if I get the okay. I need to talk to him about a few of those things. But yeah. I may even bring some of the 11 by a couple of the 11x17 Batman 181 Maitland Ward prints that I have. So I'm hoping that fucking headache's starting to act up again. God damn it. But that's just where I am with that. Of course, New York Comic Con is the 8th through the 12th. We're at the Javits Center. As of right now, I am not going to be there in any capacity yet. If there's anyone in the community who can hook me up with any type of ticket, even if you can get me in for a couple hours, I would be forever grateful. I just want to spend October 9th, which will be my 52nd birthday, with my comic book family. And then maybe go over to Flash Dances and get a lap dance, have a birthday bagel over at Liberty Bagels like I do every year. But any of my retailer friends who can get me in for a couple hours using an exhibitor pass, a press pass, if anyone has an extra ticket, if anyone will be willing to transfer a ticket in my name, and then I can get you in as a health aid, just whatever. So if you can help me up, you can reach me at comicpimpvip@gmail, Instagram The Real Blind Adam, Twitter/X at the Comic Pimp. Just send me a direct message, say it's about New York Comic Con. We can take it from there. Tell my boy Emmett, just want to shout out Haven for Heroes. I don't know if they're on eBay. It's a great store up in upstate New York, North Bumblefuck, New York. But yeah. So, and then of course on November 22nd, we got the Big Apple Comic Con, which is taking place at the New York Hotel. I will be there with Calamity_Collectibles and Michael Carbonaro, my mentor, my friend. He's got a great guest list this year. We got Larry Lieber. Larry Lieber will be there Saturday, signing copies of his book. Larry Lieber is Stan Lee's younger brother, and he had a hand in creating Thor, Iron Man, and the Avengers. Basically, anything Stan Lee didn't feel like doing, he just signed it, had his brother do it, and, went cool for Cocoa Puffs, because Stan Lee was the man. But yeah, and then of course I think it's December 5th, 3rd to the 5th or 5th to the 7th. I have to relook. We have Exotica in Washington D.C. and depending on how my finances look, because I may be there too. So right now the game plan is Exotica, New Jersey, October 24th through the 26th. By some miracle of God, and I can get someone to get me in, I'll be at New York Comic Con October 8th through the 12th. And then, of course, Big Apple Comic Con. I've not missed many of them in the last 29 years. So, I'll be at the New Yorker Hotel, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Paul Blake. We're gonna find out who shot first, Han or Greedo. We're gonna straight to the horse's mouth. We're gonna ask that shit. And we're gonna figure it out. Big Apple Comic Con, BigAppleCC.com. They got comic books and Jenna McKira. She was a Playboy centerfold of October 1989, which is Pamela Anderson's rookie Playboy cover. So my question is you would get a sign on the cover and have that shit graded by CGC, or do we fucking have it signed on the centerfold and have that graded by CGC? I need to know. I need to know these things. So she'll be there, and Bill Tucci, Brian Polito, if you're into She or Goody Death, Dan Parent, the king of Archie Comics, the creator Kevin Keller, and one of the most prolific Archie Comics artists and creators of the modern era. I'm going to try to do an interview with him this year. I'm going to talk to Mr. Carbonaro and see if maybe we can. Awesome Sauce Radio will be doing their first ever live convention live episode, doing a panel with Dan Parent or Jenna McKenna. Like I can pronounce shit. I'm Bleeding Gums Murphy Mushmouth. So I'm just a schmuck from Jersey who's blind and has a speech impediment who talks trash on the internet. That's what I do. That's how I play, yo. I'm the innovative perversion. And that's just how I fucking roll. That's what testify. But yeah. This is just a relaxed episode. No slides, no videos, no one to bounce off of. I doubt there's anyone in the chat.
Out of list.
Check.
Post a comment. Out of it. Graphic avatar. Clickable. Share your referral button. New list with button. Comment to show it on. Out of list buttons.
I also want to say, if you guys want to watch some amazing motion comics, the Russian Comic Book Geek is where it's at. Russian Comic Book Geek, he put up the origin of the Silver Surfer from Silver Surfer #1. To the motherfucking comic book YouTube community awards. How come you got schmucks like Reggie Collects, and you got good for nothing, smiling, cock-sucking fucking idiots like Sticky Goose Comics, who, are a cancer on the YouTube comic book community? Hey, Sticky Goose, how you doing, you fucking bitch? But you're not gonna. There's nothing that you guys don't have a category for best YouTube channel that reviews or does motion comics, and you're not gonna recognize the genius that's stuck in the Russian comic book geek. Yeah. I mean, what's up with that? I don't get it. He did an hour-long motion comic, The Coming of the Silver Surfer, Fantastic Four 48 through 50, and he's got someone on his cast of voice actors that does an eerie impression of Stan Lee. Just the Russian comic book geek is fucking amazing, man. Just check out the Russian comic book geek. You won't be disappointed. And the comic book community awards can suck a bag of dicks. And Sticky Goose Comics, you butt fucking cock sucking idiot, you clown. You insult the clowns. Anytime, any place, anywhere. You, me, in the ring. Blindfold boxing. I'll put my entire career in comic books up against yours. Any day, any place, any time. I would love nothing more to get bottom feeding trash bag insult the whores out at this fucking industry. Bite me, Sticky Goose Comics, you piece of crap. Yeah, that's what I think. That's what I say. But let's get back to being positive. Because, the YouTube Comic Book Community Awards. And they don't have anything for comic book YouTube channels that fucking showcase the best in adult entertainment comics and titty books. And that there's a mixture of, spec and review and interviews. And it's like the shock jocks.
Compliment, clickable, post out of it, graphic avatar, clickable, share your referral link.
Fuck my referral link. I have not seen Marvel Zombies on Disney Plus yet. I will watch it sometime in the next couple of days. If it's continuing to rain like this, maybe tomorrow. Peacemaker season 6, I'm going to be watching sometime tonight. And I know last night with JV, shout out to I Am JB Wheels. I love that guy. I have my I Am JB Wheels everywhere on the internet. We showed Strange Adventure Love Stories #1, the one shot from 2022, which is the first appearance of Eagle. Peacemaker's Eagle. A book I think that's going to be I can see that being a $50 to $100 book one day. However, he has a cover appearance before that, which I was just finding about. And I want to thank League of Comic Book Geeks as well as comicbookmovie.com. When I was reading the article on the Strange Adventure Love Stories, his first cover appearance, which predates the Strange Adventures, is Suicide Squad, King Shark #5. No, I could have sworn he was on the cover of an issue of Joker puzzle box, but I can't figure that out anymore. And I'm gonna actually shout out to my boy Topher S over CBSI. This info, and I'm gonna accept this challenge, and I'm gonna find out what the first appearance of titties, yeah, titties in my face, titties, good to eat, titties, very sweet, go good with whipped cream. Take it, Papa P. Titties, yeah, titties in my face, titties all over the place. Flash dance, saga fires, lyrics cabaret, titties, yeah, titties in my face, titties in my face, titties all over the place. Titties, yeah, titties in my face, sucking, titties, sucking, big titties, sucking, nice, sweet, young titties, old titties, even the sagging titties of a 40-year-old whatnot bitch. Titties, yeah, titties, yeah, titties, yeah, titties are a gift from God, just a friend, titties. So I'm going to find out what the first appearance of titties in comic books is for Topher S. in the comic book True Firsts. I'm going to learn that the blind Adam wonders the comic book is on the fucking case. Yeah.
Clickable, post the out of it, graphic avatar, clickable, share your report button, new list with button, comment button, show screen, live viewer comments show up on StreamYard.
I also have a question. I'll ask this question again. If I'm, God willing, if I'm blessed enough to be a guest on Beyond Wednesdays. Look, no. I discovered the beauty of Chat GPT. And what I love about Chat GPT is it can take something that I wrote as a visually impaired, blind, dyslexic person whose documents and posts look like chicken shit. And, turn them into gold. Spell check, grammar check, format, and make them look like things I can show professionally and pimp out like a motherfucker. And my question is, I was playing around with an old script I wrote. And I even had it, because I initially had to put it in screenplay format. And I was like, can you put this in the comic book script format? And it gave me like a mock thing, a breakdown for the panel by panel, and page by page. And I was like, holy shit, this is amazing. So my question is, if you use ChatGPT and AI, because you have the talent, but because of the disability, you have difficulty showing, the talent. It looked like if I showed you like one of my stories without it being edited professionally, and I normally am paying, spending money I don't have, OPM, other people's money, the best way to spend money. But as a almost 52-year-old adult, I've learned one more time in my life that there's no such thing as free money, and you either pay up front, or you become a slave to like Visa, MasterCard, mortgages, whatever the fuck. So, the world of credit and credit cards and credit is the greatest scam. If you can figure out how to manipulate it to your advantage with all the laws, and that includes bankruptcy, it's the greatest gift known to man. But with like Uncle Ben told Peter Parker and shit, with great power comes great responsibility, and I do live my life by that. You know, so just remember, OPM is amazing, but be very careful how you use it, because just like in a couple episodes of South Park, the Babubu episode where Il Kayam, you know, the guy who wants a shitty pop-up in City Walk, told the boys, I don't get fucked by tariffs, you get fucked by tariffs. On the real world, you know, the banks don't get fucked by interest, we get fucked by interest. All right? So, remember, we're all slaves in this world.
New notification from Facebook. Chadwitz. Chadwitz mentioned you in a comment. .w.
Thank you, Chad. Fucking social media notifications. You know? So, yeah. So, you know. I would say I just lost my train of thought. I'm having a brain fart for a second. I do apologize about that. Just give me 1 second. You know, but all right, I'm going to ask a question, a serious question. Let's just say you found out. So just basically what I'm saying is, you know, if ChatGPT, you know, can help you do something and make it look better than it is, then you can do it on your own. Amazon, shut up, bitch. Do you consider that to still be OG work? Or do you consider it to be bullshit? Because everyone has their opinion on AI. But I see it being a tool just like any other tool. Whether the tool is money, credit.
Notification from Facebook. GOC mentioned you in a comment. .www.
For some reason, I'm blowing up on Facebook. I want to know. Let's just say you found out that someone you know, someone you were close to, a son, a daughter, a family member, close family friend, a teacher, was selling drugs. There was a drug dealer. They just was a drug dealer. They were like a great drug dealer. They paid off all the people. They did everything within the letter of the law. Did not get caught. You know, they had great legal representation. Got a few corrupt cops to pay off. Blah blah blah. And they saw that they didn't really do it. They didn't hurt anyone. You know, they didn't do any more damage than a dispensary or a liquor store did, or the Philip Morris Company does on a daily basis, because cigarettes are legal in this country and they kill motherfuckers. They killed Camel Joe. They killed the Marlboro Man. You know, but pour cocaine and crack, ecstasy and Molly, they be illegal. I think even shrooms and mushrooms and psychedelics are about to become legal for certain purposes. You know, but cocaine. Watch. Don't want to be a conspiracy theorist. Don't want to put up my foil tin hat. But every time you touch paper money, there's traces of cocaine. I bet if you got like you put Barry Allen and Bruce Wayne and read Richards on the motherfucking case, we would find out that, McDonald's French fries and their food has cocaine, and that Krispy Kreme's has cocaine, and that most junk food has some source of amphetamines in it. Coca-Cola and every type of Coca-Cola product has cocaine. Come on, it's in the name, Coke. So why, in this country, because the war on drugs failed? Let's get the motherfucking facts be known, man. The war on drugs is total bullshit. It's just a way to make money by putting people in jail. Blah, blah, blah. Padding stupid politicians' fucking pockets. No, I say we make cocaine, crack, ecstasy, because ecstasy was legal until about 1995. Yeah, no, maybe 1985, I think. Somewhere between, cocaine was legal until about 1940. Come on, they had morphine in Pepsi at one point. Look it up, man. You got Google, do your own fucking research. But what we do is we make all that legal. We tax it. We regulate it. Let people do whatever the fuck they want. If this is truly the land of the free and the home of the brave, why do you have to be 18? Why is it 18 to be an adult, not 16? But at the age of 16, you could drive a car. You can divorce your parents. Look it up. It's called emancipated minors. Look it up. You can drop out of high school. I think you can legally smoke cigarettes, but you can't buy them in some states. I think that's in the South because, people in the South were ass backwards. I fucking said it. Fuck the South. Yeah. I'm a Yankee. I'm a Yankee motherfucker. Recognize. I'm a pimp New York Yankee motherfucker, and I'm damn proud of it. Yeah. Testify. And in lots of states, the age of consent is 16 and 17. But you're not a legal adult till you're 18. And you can't drink alcohol till you're 21. That's all fucked up. The United States of America is fucked up. It's the greatest nation in the world. But there are lots of things that are fucked up. That's how I preach it. How can I get an amen? And with that, my friends, I've preached and talked enough. I am going to get ready to watch some Peacemaker. If you have any copies of Strange Adventure Love Stories #1 you want to sell, I'm buying. Once again, if anyone can help out with New York Comic Con, help me get me into the event because I'm a dumbass. And, I'm trying to get myself in. I can be reached at comicpimpvip@gmail, Instagram at The Real Blind Adam, Twitter/X at The Comic Pimp. And of course, you can follow me on Instagram at The Real Blind Adam, minivids/Blind Adam, eBay/Blind Adam, minivids/Blind Adam, Whatnot Comic VIP. I'm going to be updating that soon. eBay/Blind Adam, updating that soon. TheRealBlindAdam.com, coming soon. And like I said, after New York Comic Con, I will be making some announcements as we got some really cool shit happening. It's going to take our time because I'm still taking care of some personal matters and some health issues. But if everyone could please say a prayer, send some healing and positive energy, I'd appreciate that. Once again, I'd like to thank DeMarco's Pizza, 1926, Unionville Road, New Jersey, 07421, 973-728-1344, DeMarcosTPizza.com. Tell them about it. Get a slice. Their pizza is delicious. Of course, eBay/Comic Pop Collectibles. $15 plus shipping by Harley Quinn #1 by Bill Morrison. And if you want a exclusive Red Hood #1, go to eBay/calamity_collectible spelled with A. If you want to hang out with me in person, October 24th and 26th at Exotica, at the exoticaexpo.com, I will be there almost all weekend. God willing. Remember, you just have to have a vision. It's not what happens to you, it's what you choose to do about it. If no one has said that they love you, I love you. Remember, there's always somewhere to listen. If you're struggling, please get help. There's no shame in getting help. I love you all. Point them out. Keep your pants strong. Use the force and testify.
Out of list button. Awesome button. Edit live stream. Clickable button. Cancel. Clickable button. Restart. Clickable button. Pause. Clickable button. End stream. End stream. But outro. Clickable button. Set outro. Bit button. Not yet. Button. End stream. Button. End stream.